Every year around this time, my chili videos go viral because it's literally the best thing in the world and the temperatures are finally dropping, so let's make chili together. The best part about this recipe is that it's a one-pot dinner and it's extremely hard to mess up. Like, you could literally throw these ingredients into the pot in any order and it would still turn out good. But here's the order that I like to do it. I start by browning off 3 pounds of ground beef. Then, in all that leftover meat juice, I cook down 2 yellow onions, 1 green bell pepper, 2 jalapenos, and 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. The 2 jalapenos give it a nice subtle kick, but if you don't like spice, use 1. Or if you like it more spicy, use 3. You can literally do whatever you want. Then I add in all the spices listed on the screen, and I know this might look like a lot, but remember, this is for 3 pounds of ground beef. After letting everything cook down for a few minutes, I add in a 6-ounce can of tomato paste, and it should look something like this. Now it's time to add back in all of the cooked beef that you set aside earlier. 1 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. This year, instead of 2 cans of Rotel, I'm doing 2 14.5-ounce cans of diced tomatoes, along with 2 smaller cans of green chilies, and one of them I did hot, the other one I did mild, but again, if you don't like it that spicy, just do 2 milds. I didn't know that adding beans to your chili was such a controversial topic, but beans absolutely have a place in my chili, so I'm adding 2 cans of rinsed and drained kidney beans. At this point, it should look something like this. If it looks a little too dry, add a cup of water, then pop a lid on that baby and let it simmer on low for 1 hour. The longer it sits simmering on the stove, the better. I mean, I've gotten impatient before and eaten it after 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and it's fine, but I'm telling you, if you have the time, 1 hour is best. At this point, your house is going to smell like the most magical fall night, and your kids, your husband, whatever, are going to be going absolutely feral. I topped mine with some raw cheddar cheese, and I love to eat this with any sort of bread and butter, and voila, you have just made the best and the easiest chili to enjoy all fall and all winter long.